Namaste, and welcome to our continuing series on homeopathy with our beloved Dr. Pachagavka. So we've covered fractures in our last talk, and shall we do ligament tears today?
Sure.
Good.
See, mainly, or as I told, bones give the definite structure, a firm structure, a frame to the body, and joints give the movement. And muscles and ligaments together contract and relax in such a synchronized fashion that the body has movements, locomotor system. And during that, if there are some sort of distorted movements or like what we can call brisk movements, then these ligaments and tendons suffer from injuries, overstretching and the stress. And especially in sports, if the person is like an athlete running, they have to just run the balance, then they have to push, then they have to turn. So there are rotating movements, there are large impact while jumping, and so we get injuries in ankle, knee joint, hip joint, low back, neck, shoulder, then elbow. So these injuries are very common.
And they're usually ligament tears.
Ligament tears. Now, we have seen that knee especially, ligament tear is very common, not only in sports, even the people, because knee is such a joint that everyone has to use it. For our day-to-day management, one has to walk, one has to lift weight, one has to balance, one has to jump, one has to run, everything. So definitely these injuries are very common. The best approach we suggest is, especially the sports people, because all these activities are well planned. So there the best thing is prevention. And preventing these injuries, when the thing is like there are, norms which one has to follow, like proper warming up. So when you warm up properly for getting geared up for the sports, your muscles and ligaments and whole frame of your body is ready to go through it. Because when it is not used, body goes into what we call like disuse atrophy system. So for few months, if you are not pursuing sports, and then if you suddenly start it, definitely your muscles will not be ready to get it. So better proper warming up, preparation has to be there. Second thing is complete alertness on the moment. Like if the sports person is not dwelling upon the moments, not conscious of each moment, then maybe the muscles and ligaments may not be having that tone, readiness for that moment, and they suffer from injuries. See, very commonly in knee joint, if there are ligament tears, if there is a rotating movement which is involved, then the lateral ligaments are involved. Then there is like suppose there is impact, then even the meniscus would get torn. So but these ligament injuries are mainly because of lack of tone, lack of readiness for the movement, and maybe sometimes the sports people are over adventurous.
I watch a lot of sports, and I see how much the athletes prepare.
Yes.
These long jumps, these high jumps,
Yes.
pole vaults, these are very jarring to the body.
Yes.
So they have to have everything in
Correct, and that too, a lot of preparation is required, the readiness is required, and not only that, as I said, the judgment also is required. One should be able to judge own capacity. Like if you overdo it, definitely you will have impact on it, and you will have injury, and there would be a great setback. Because every injury, every healing will definitely will be a hurdle in attaining that tone and elasticity in the joints. and muscles. Because I have seen, like in cricket, the fast pace bowlers especially, they have to, forcefully rotate the shoulder joint to have that impact, and so they get dislocations here, the bursitis on the scapular region, or when they balance while throwing the ball, delivering the ball, they have to take whole impact on the knee, one knee. So there, even that meniscus injuries we have seen there. Only thing is, best is to get toned up, have optimum, degree, diagnose yourself or see your capabilities and perform. And then again, what we call, it's not a local phenomena. You see, the muscle tone, everything is not local phenomena. The person has to have proper sleep, proper rehydration has to be there, proper diet has to be taken, then what we call local care of the joints and muscles, then early diagnosis, like you just see how your muscles are behaving. They are going more rigid, because sometimes if there are repeated trauma, then the muscles undergo rigidity, and therefore the performance also is vulnerable. So therefore we have to just maintain the whole musculoskeletal structure of the sportsman. We have commonly seen, and not only that, based on the injuries observed in sports, even people who are not in sports, their injuries or those phenomena are labeled after that, like tennis elbow.
Yes, we'll get into that also.
Yes.
That's an important one.
So that also is like, again, a ligaments getting overstretched and all. So what we have to do is, the sportsman should have proper sleep. They should hydrate themselves well. They should have enough of warming up, and they should always assess their capability, and they can enhance the capabilities, but they shouldn't be adventurous to do something more beyond that capacity.
Don't push it.
Don't push it too much,
Yes.
so that you are not injured. Homeopathy has wonderful remedies for this,
For healing the ligaments.
healing the ligaments. Mainly, generally, see, ligament tear doesn't warrant surgical correction. Surgical intervention is not needed. That should be the last resort. Mainly, we have homeopathic remedies. Again, Rota. Rota is supposed to be the best remedy for ligaments. Then Rustox. If the muscles and tendons are overstretched and they go in spasm, Rustoxicodendron is another remedy, wonderful remedy. Then we have Hypericum, where the nerve also has become oversensitive. We have again the Staphylococcus aureus as a remedy. We have Aconite as a remedy, where the person undergoes sort of a sudden fear while falling or something. So Aconite. Then we have some remedies which are not directly indicating the injuries, but say like Gelsemium, Argentum nitricum. These are the remedies which give mental preparation to the sportsman, so that they are relaxed and constantly dwelling upon the present, and they are aware of all the movements. So Argentum nitricum removes all undue excitements before the sports. So we generally give these remedies in anticipation.
Interesting.
In
Very,
anticipation,
very
because
interesting.
we have seen like one sports person in ashram playing tennis, lawn tennis. He used to feel that, I have to win, but I go nervous and all before playing. So I gave him remedies to be taken one day earlier and before going for the event. And he won. 3 years he was losing and he won, because he was telling, I play well in practice, but somehow what happens I don't know.
During
but
the
during the
competition,
event, I just get excited and I can't perform. And even this remedy has helped. So we have great scope in treating these sports injuries and injuries in general. But see, this injuries now very common is meniscus. Not only in sports, even in general. Commonest is this meniscus tear we get. And
We've talked about these knee replacements and things
yes,
like that.
yes,
And so that's basically the knee,
correct.
the meniscus. Yes.
Ligaments. And this meniscus, the tone has to be maintained. If they go rigid, then there starts tear. It can be partial tear or it can be complete tear later. But main reason for tear is rigidity, the lack of tone, lack of elasticity. So that has to be maintained well with exercises and homeopathic remedies.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.